Good evening, everybody. Tonight on Beyond the Words, we're going to be talking about
unrealistic marriage expectations.
So let's get Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Beyond the Words. I'm Lon.
I'm Lisa.
And this is Rufus the Doofus.
There he is.
With his bone. Beyond the Words is a show where we talk about faith, family, and relationships. We give you some insight into our own personal story and share with you some ideas, some things that we've learned from experience that might help you strengthen your relationships.
Yes.
And as Lisa said before, tonight we're going to be talking about
unrealistic marriage expectations.
Unrealistic marriage expectations. Absolutely. That's what we're going to be talking about. Pardon me for messing with my microphone. But before we jump into our topic of discussion tonight, I just want to remind you and invite you that if you haven't done so already, go over to our YouTube page, our YouTube channel after the show. Click subscribe, help us get some better rankings, and like this video, share it with all your friends, and help us get the message out. We love sharing our experiences, our life with you guys, and marriage is a passion of ours. We're passionate about our own marriage, but we also love to see others benefit from the victories that we've had,
yes,
and unfortunately the failures, so that maybe you won't make those same mistakes. All that. Yes. Also, we'd love to hear from you. You can email us. You can connect with us that way through our email. Just send us an email at lonandlisa@gobeyondthewords.com. That's lonandlisa@gobeyondthewords.com. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear your stories. And we love to get some comments and maybe some feedback on, things that we're talking about. Maybe your own perspective on things. That would be awesome. Maybe even an idea or two of topics that we haven't discussed that you'd like for us to talk about. We'd love to hear from you. So send us an email, connect with us. It's about building relationships,
yes,
and you are part of that. Right. How are you?
I'm okay. You're scaring me tonight. You are intense.
What? I'm intense? Am I too intense? I have a broken zipper here.
Yes.
Like, I can't zip my, this looks kind of funky, but yeah. Anyway, that's what we're doing. I'm going to fix your microphone too.
Okay.
Hey, Davina. Davina's on here.
And Rufus is here.
Yes, Rufus is here.
He just got a fancy haircut.
He got a haircut this week. I realized that we have some weather coming up.
Yes.
We thought that it was going to be cold. We thought it was cold what was it, last week when we got a foot of snow or something like that. So we're not getting any snow. That part, I guess, is good. But this time we're going to be hit with the frigid temperatures.
Yep.
What it's going to be like. The
-10.
high is going to be 0 degrees or something?
I don't know. I know the low is -10. The wind chill factor is -20 tomorrow.
Tomorrow? -20? I thought it was Wednesday.
I thought they said tomorrow.
I thought it was Wednesday because, there's going to be a lot of wind gusts.
So when I was little, I thought it was the windshield factor.
The windshield factor?
How cold it was on your windshield.
Right.
Yes. Oh, Tangi's watching too.
Oh,
and Lucas.
Hey.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Lucas. Oh, yeah, I see him there now. Hey, Lucas, how's it going? And Tangi's with us too. That's awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. We miss you guys. So we're happy that you're here. The crew is here. Way to go. We did something interesting.
Rufus is just being a baby.
Rufus is a baby. We did something interesting on Friday night. Friday night, and of course we talked about having a regular date night, going out and, you know, kind of getting away from the kids. If you have kids,
Getting away from the dog.
Getting away from the kids, the dog, if it's a dog.
And we're getting away from the dog.
Are we getting
right
away
now.
from the dog? Okay,
Yes.
all right. Hold that thought.
So keep talking.
Yeah, so we've talked about that several times. We talked about the importance of having a regular date night and doing things just together, just the two of you, to kind of go out and just have some fun. Make it a fun night. Make it something that's kind of adventurous. And so this past Friday night was our date night, and we went out, and I had the day off, so I had some time to kind of think through it and to plan it, and so we did something a little different, and well, I tell you what, I'm not going to just talk about it. I'm going to show you, because I've got a video here of what we did, and if it's okay, I'd love for you guys to see it. And so here we go. Date night, The Adventures of Lon and Lisa, date night 2019. Here we go. Hey guys, guess what tonight is? Tonight is date night. And I've been thinking about, I wanted to do something a little different, not just the typical go out and, you know, have a dinner and then, you know, and go to a movie or something like that. I wanted something different, pushing the boundaries of our skill sets. So I got an idea. I was just surfing the web and came across this. If we're gonna go ballroom dancing, we have to learn some fundamentals, because I can keep a beat, I can keep a rhythm, but as far as actually getting my body to do something that feels a bit unnatural to me, well, that's going to take some practice. Okay, where are we going?
I have no idea. But you told me to bring comfortable shoes and wear a dress. So that's what we're doing.
So you're wearing comfortable shoes?
Nope.
Are you bringing dress shoes?
I'm wearing dress shoes, bringing comfortable shoes.
Okay.
Is that not right?
That's fine, yeah.
Because we're going to dinner first,
Yeah,
right?
we're going to dinner first.
You're really close to me.
We're going to dinner first. We're going to dinner first. Bye, Rufus.
Bye, Rue.
Okay, we're heading out. We're not going to the murder house.
Don't break any laws.
Do you have the
Gift
gift card? Oh, do I have it?
I don't know. I didn't give it to you.
You didn't?
No.
I'm checking my wallet.
He has thousands and thousands of dollars in there. And a Red Lobster gift card. Thanks, Scott and Tracy.
Yay!
That's pretty good.
That's real good.
Thank you.
Well, so much for going to Red Lobster. We don't have time to go to Red Lobster and make it to our appointment. So we're going to Chick-fil-A.
Everyone's staring at you. All those people behind you.
She's gonna have a market salad.
You guys documenting?
With
With avocado lime ranch.
what? I don't even know her.
Could have used Apple Pay,
But you didn't.
but I didn't.
That little boy does not like his chicken. What has he got against Chick-fil-A? That's what I want to know.
What if I'm terrible?
Okay. This is something we've never done before. We're going to Perfect Pour Craft Beer and Beverages. No, just kidding. We're going to... We're going to go dancing.
It's an adventure.
Here they are, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Dublin, Ohio, the Emerald City Swing Orchestra.
What do you think?
He said I had a big mouth.
Did I do it?
Absolutely.
Turn, muscle her through it, you got this.
That other couple showed everybody up. Now no one else wants to get out there.
This kind of reminds me of a high school dance, right? Only... there are actually people out there dancing. Okay, what did you think?
Oh, I thought I was so bad, but I had fun.
Me too. I felt like a box of rocks being jumbled around. I do not know how to dance. I do not.
You do not know how to
I
lead.
I would know how to lead if I knew how to dance.
I do not know how to follow, that is for sure.
And that was our adventure dance night, date night, dance night, whatever you want to call it.
Chick-fil-A night.
Chick-fil-A night, yes.
Yes.
We had fun.
We did.
It was an awesome experience.
Yes.
And if you ever want to learn to dance, that's a great place to go.
It is.
Emerald
City Ballroom.
Emerald City Ballroom. Here, I'll let me see if I can give you. Where's the laptop? Okay, here we go. Yes, here we go. So here's a website, emeraldcityballroom.com. Just go there, and you can.
And our instructors were Joey and Melinda.
Yes, big shout out to Joey White, and Melinda Brand.
Yes.
They were our instructors.
Yes.
There's a couple of other instructors, and then you also met the owner.
And her name was Lisa.
Lisa.
Easy to remember for us.
So that was easy to remember. Yes, absolutely.
And they were, everybody there was so nice, and
and friendly, and they kept pulling us back out there and showing us different dances, and it was just a lot of fun. Everybody was so nice.
It was really great. There was no condemnation at all whatsoever about
until we left, and I'm sure they were talking about us.
They could have. They might have. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that was, we went in completely green. We didn't know anything, no dance moves, we don't know what the foxtrot is or whatever. But they kind of showed us through it, and we weren't the only ones that were learning. So there was a lot of other people out there, as you saw in the video, that were, learning through it. Yes. And so big shout out to them. Go see them, the Emerald City Ballroom. They're right there in Dublin.
Right.
And so it's easy to get to. Yes. And it's an awesome experience.
It was.
It was
a lot of fun.
Really, really a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. Again, way outside of our wheelhouse.
Right.
But that's okay because we're having an adventure together.
And what was really fun was the big band was there.
The big band is there. They're there the last Friday of every month.
Right.
Is when they're there. In fact, they have a calendar. They have a calendar right here. Okay, yeah, there's Lisa and Jeff. Yeah, that's his name, Jeff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Lisa and Jeff, and they're the owners, and they were there. They were very, very warm and welcome. They welcomed us in and kind of showed us the ropes and that sort of thing. So.
But there are a lot of dancers there at different levels, and so when you go, you can sit there and watch some really good dancers.
Right.
And when they were playing the tango, you're just like, this is awesome. So you get to watch,
which
really
I'm assuming we'll probably go back because you really want to learn to tango.
I want to learn to tango.
You want me to
No, I want to pull you by your hair.
You want to pull me by my hair? For those of you who don't know the reference, that happened in, what is it?
Dancing with the Stars. Well, it's
no,
in the movie,
in the
too.
movie with Steve Carell.
Yeah.
Get Smart.
Right.
It was Get Smart. Yeah. Look at that movie. That's a funny movie. But they did the tango, and Steve Carell got dragged by the other woman. So, anyway, fabulous, fun night, and it was an awesome time together.
Yeah.
And we'll do it again.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's awesome. Well, without any further ado, you want to jump into our topic?
Yes.
And discuss some things. Again, our topic tonight is unrealistic marriage expectations.
Yes.
You go in, everybody has them. Everybody has some expectation of what they expect when they go into marriage. And then, most often, they get into marriage and it's not quite the way they thought it was going to be. So
except for you got lucky.
I did. Honestly, I did get lucky. I really did. Because I'm just a dumb boy, like I'm mental sometimes. I just don't even know it. Actually I saw Tangi. Tangi had a couple of yes.
So, and Davina too.
And Davina had a couple of ideas. So right before we get into our topic, there were a couple of comments that I wanted to share with you guys. If I can get this thing off. Yeah. There you go. Davina has an idea about when the winner is a board game challenge, which is awesome. I like that idea. In fact, you and I gave my sister and her family a Christmas gift, and it was, we gave them a game,
right?
But we also gave them, in addition to a game, we gave them a T-shirt, and what did it say?
It said Family Game Night Winner.
Family Game Night Winner.
It was a size large, so it would fit everybody in the family.
Yes, and
a trophy.
And a trophy. And the idea was that if they wanted to do a weekly game night, a family game night each week, that whoever won the game, they would be the one to be able to wear the T-shirt and to tout the trophy throughout the rest of the week until the next game night, and then it gets passed on.
And we were hoping for
a
picture on Facebook too, and we were hoping that Connor would win every time, but you never know. Ryan's watching this. Our son Ryan is watching us. Yes. Yeah, and we would never play Mario because Ryan would always win.
Yeah, definitely. Tangi says her date night would get them is dinner and a movie.
Right.
Which is perfectly fine. And in fact, I said
That's
that
what
we usually do.
Yeah.
That's pretty much most of the time what we do. We'll go out for dinner and a movie. Sometimes we'll go window shopping, even if we don't want to buy something, or can't buy anything. We can go and just window shop and kind of dream. Hey, man, it would be cool to have that or this or that or the other. So those are all good ideas as well. Definitely not playing Mario with Ryan. Actually, no, we do enjoy playing Mario Kart with Ryan.
Right.
We do that when he comes over.
Right. Mario is good, but Ryan always wins is the only problem, Tangi.
He always wins. And either you or I sometimes, well, it's between the two of us that we're pretty much last at almost every time. So
almost every time.
So anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Getting back to our topic.
Yes.
Want to get? Okay. So again, unrealistic marriage expectation is our topic tonight. And the first unrealistic marriage expectation that we want to talk about is thinking that your fiance or spouse is perfect. Now everybody has an idea, especially when you're in that dating mode, or you maybe you haven't gotten married yet. You're courting. You're putting your best face on, and they are doing the same thing.
And you haven't sat next to them while they're eating chicken wings. You're thinking, "Oh, he's perfect."
Or you choose to just look the other way, and you go, I'm not hearing him chomp on those buffalo wings. Yeah, that can be, quite interesting. So obviously nobody's perfect, and even if you've been with that person for a long period of time, there's still going to be a lot of things that you don't know. I mean, until you actually get into the marriage relationship. So, but if you were to have the mindset that your spouse is going to make you complete you and always be there for you and always serve you and everything, it's just an unrealistic expectation, because life just happens. Right? Things just happen. Somebody's got to do the dishes. Somebody's got to pick up the kids. Somebody's got to take the car for maintenance or whatever it is, and so all of those things happen. Life just happens, and so you can't expect that your person, your spouse or your fiance is going to be perfect every single time. So you have to work through those things and learn how to manage, how you do things, right?
Got to turn on the TV when they're eating chicken wings.
That's what we do. When I'm eating chicken wings, you got the volume cranked up.
That's right.
Because you don't want to hear anybody chewing. Oh, man.
And it works.
And it does work. It works for us anyway. You want to do the second one?
Okay.
Number two.
Thinking that your fiance or spouse will make you happy.
Yes. This is a huge misconception.
Right.
The idea that another person is going to make you happy, because ultimately what you're doing is you're giving them the power. To either make your life miserable or make your life happy, and it's all on their shoulders. It's their responsibility to make you happy, and it's just not realistic. They're gonna, it's just unrealistic. It's not going to work. Happiness is something that you have to strive for yourself, and being content with where you are is actually a biblical thing if you want to look at it from a biblical point of view. Paul says, be content in all things. So, then there's that. But yes, so if you think that your spouse or your fiance or whoever you want to be with, that it's gonna suddenly just be all hunky-dory and it's gonna be happy and roses all the time, it's just not really realistic. Right.
And if you're giving them that power and they can make you unhappy, then you have a problem.
Absolutely.
And if you're going into it depressed, then you're probably going to pull that other person down with you. So
Most often,
you need to be okay with yourself before you get into a relationship with someone else.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Ready for number 3? Number 3. Thinking that things should never change. This is a life happens, as we said it before. You're dating, things are one way. You get married, things change. And they have to change. Right? If they don't change, then you never grow.
Right.
Especially when kids come along. Kids come along, and that really makes things change. So the expectation that things are always going to be the same and nothing's going to change, and that, 15, 20 years from now we're going to be doing the exact same things in the exact same way is just not, it's not realistic.
Right.
You always want to grow.
And you
yeah.
want to experience new things.
New experiences, new things. Absolutely. What else? There was something else I was going to say about that. I don't know. It'll come back to me. Anywho, you want to do the next one?
Absolutely.
Okay. Number 4.
Oh, this is the one that was worded strangely. Thinking that your partner should always know what you are thinking. Thinking that thinking should always be thinking.
Yeah, I actually, it's the idea that you can read my mind.
Right. I can read your mind, but you can't always read my mind.
Can you, though?
Yes. I know what you're thinking right now.
You do? What do you think? What do you think I'm thinking?
Oh, you know. And I'm always right.
It's unrealistic to think that your partner is a mind reader. And I've been in relationships where, you something happens or something,
Right.
and you're scratching your head and you're going, well, what did I say something? Did I do something? What happened?
Right.
And then come to find out they expected you that, well, you're my spouse, so you should just know.
Right.
Like, okay, but I'm not a mind reader. I don't, I didn't come from the same background as you, so we have
Right.
different experiences, different expectations, different things. So it's all comes back to communicating and communicating, doing it well.
Right.
Doing it well. So that's, yeah.
Ask a lot of questions.
Ask a lot of questions. Ask a lot of questions.
Be patient with each other.
And be patient with each other. Absolutely. Yes, very much so. Very much so. Be patient with each other, because that's an important thing. Finally, number 5, thinking that you will never have any arguments. A lot of couples think that the perfect marriage is one where there's no fighting at all, no arguing,
No disagreements.
no disagreements. You're all getting along. Truth is, more often than not, if you're not having any disagreements that you're working through, then you're not really growing.
Right.
And so the important thing is to communicate. It's to develop that communication.
Right.
And arguments are something that can be done well, or it can be done really, really poorly.
Right.
You can get into a disagreement, and if you're not careful, you're cutting each other down, and just destroying each other, which
Right.
is not, that's not the correct way to have an argument or to have a fight. It's important to know how to fight fair. And I always like to plug my favorite author's book, Fighting Fair, by Dr. Les and Leslie Parrott. I'll put a link to that book in the comment section. But really, really great book, and it talks about like how to do it correctly.
Right.
Because if you're not careful, like I said, you can really destroy a person's character, a person, you know, and if you're doing that sort of thing,
your marriage.
you can destroy your marriage. Absolutely.
Yeah.
In fact, they did a study, and with a little place called the Love Lab somewhere in Washington, I believe.
Yeah.
And they said they can actually predict with about a 97% chance of certainty whether or not a marriage will succeed or fail, just based on how they fight or how they argue. They can do that with a 97% accuracy rating. So, you know, fighting fair is an important thing, and it can be done in a very healthy way.
Absolutely.
And that's the word, healthy.
Right.
Do it in a healthy way. And if you do it in a healthy way, your communication skills will grow, your relationship will grow, your closeness will grow, and you'll be stronger for it.
Absolutely.
Got anything else you want to throw in there?
I don't think so.
You want to look at some comments?
Sure.
I haven't really checked to see what's going on here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Let's see. A date night. Those are date nights and playing Mario. And took turn. Yeah. Tangy said you guys took turns watching the movie. That's true.
Choosing the movie.
Choosing the movie. I'm sorry. Choosing the movie. That's a good thing.
Right.
Because, you know, like us guys, we want a good action adventure or whatever, and chicks like chick movies, so I actually do like chick movies.
I never take you to see. Remember, it took us like 5 years to see a chick flick because I don't watch girl movies.
Yeah, I lucked out because she doesn't watch a whole lot of girl movies.
Yeah,
she likes like Avengers and stuff like that.
And usually we take Ryan on our date night.
Yes, absolutely.
So we're usually seeing Avengers and things like that. No, don't.
Yeah. So Lucas says growing takes a lot of time and years in most cases, not just a couple of months. And that much is true, which is really important, especially if you're in that fiance mode, you know, or if you're dating, get to know the person. Absolutely. It does take a lot of time to get to know the person. For sure. Absolutely. What else? Good topic. I think the rest of them are... Yeah, good. Excellent. Well, guys, that's pretty much all we had. We definitely, again, want to say thanks to the Emerald City Ballroom for showing us a grand time and helping us through our dance moves and all of that stuff. And again, if you got any questions, please contact us at Lon and Lisa at Go Beyond the Words. We would love to hear from you. We want to hear your story. Leave comments in the section below. And what else? Like our video, share it.
Yeah.
Give us some feedback. All of that good stuff.
Absolutely.
Wait, Tangy says you watched in 3D. What
Avengers.
movie? Oh, Avengers. That's
Not us. Don't watch us in 3D.
We're not in
guys.
3D. Excellent. Well, guys, again, thank you so much for watching. It is a privilege to have you guys and to be with you guys and interact. It really is an awesome thing. Thanks so much for watching, and tune in next week. Next week we're going to be talking about how to make your wife, so this is primarily for guys, how to make your wife or girlfriend a priority.
You better not have a girlfriend.
Well, I don't have a girl. I have one girlfriend, and that's you. And then I think the week after that, we're going to reverse the roles and talk about how to make your husband or boyfriend. Do you have a boyfriend?
I do.
The priority and ways you can do that. So, Tangy, we love you guys too. Stay tuned until next week. And until then, Always say what you mean what you say, and live your life beyond just words.
Yes. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.